Hello everybody, Jason with Learns Live. In this short video I want to talk about the 333 radio plan, what it is, how it works, some modifications that have been made to it over the years, and why we need more people in on it. So before I get into all this, I want to make it clear this applies to ham radios, CB radios, GMRS, FRS, MERS, and for my European friends, the PMR radio networks or radio services. So the 333 plan was a simple plan devised in 1998-99 between all the prepper groups and forums, on the news groups and on the internet. So we all agreed that the protocol would be the top of every third hour, channel 3, for 3 minutes. And originally this was for CB, GMRS type radios, and it expanded to ham, and we'll get into that here in a bit. So starting at midnight, 3 a.m., 6 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m., you'd turn on your radio, you'd go to channel 3 and listen for 3 minutes. This was in an emergency, shit hits the fan situation, a way that you would have the maximum amount of people on at one time to put out a call for any emergency help they needed, any news, message relays, anything like that. And of course there's the caveat: if you're severely injured and you need medical help, that you don't wait till these set times. You get on there and you go through every channel and you repeatedly call until you get somebody. There's always somebody listening on some channel. And then ham radio came into it. Now ham radios don't have channels, they have frequencies, so there's no ham radio channel 3, but the channel that is used for this is the national calling simplex frequency of 146.520. Now with this and changes that have been made in the radios and the frequencies over the years since this was devised, GMRS and FRS now share several frequencies, and channel 3 is one of them. So if you have an FRS radio or just a GMRS radio, just know when you're monitoring channel 3, you're monitoring both the services. If you're lucky enough to have a dual band radio that was sold wide open, or a dual band radio that was Mars capped, you can monitor the ham, GMRS, FRS, and MERS channels all on one radio. You would just have to decide which channel which service you wanted to monitor at that time. You could do something like set a dual band watch for GMRS and the national call ham frequency, and monitor both of them for the 3 minutes, because if there's a call on either one on a dual monitor, you're going to hear that call. But you're not going to have 3 minutes and be able to get through all of them or rotate through. But ham and GMRS, FRS are going to be the two predominant ones here in the United States. And the reason I want to get more people involved in this, and not just groups but individuals, is because the more people we have, the more news we can get, the more news we can get out, and the wider area we can cover. Yes, with GMRS, the use of repeaters has grown exponentially in the last few years. And here in the Midwest, we have the GMRS Repeater Network Group, who, as of right now, has got 12 linked repeaters, and these linked repeaters cover a lot of areas in Indiana, Michigan, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Missouri. I'm constantly hearing people in Indiana talk to people in Wisconsin and Missouri on these linked repeaters, but the problem is if the power goes out, once the backup batteries are dead, if the power don't comes back on these linked repeaters, they're no good. So if we have the bigger group of people we have, that message only goes out so far, and then their line of sight radios are not going to go past a certain point. So let's put an arbitrary number that says 5 miles. So with everybody relaying a message on, it'll get across the United States really quick, within a matter of a minute. I mean, ham radios have done relays like this since the advent of ham radios, really. So, even with CBs and walkie-talkies in the early days before, they had these P225 systems, the cop would put out a call and it'd go so far, but another cop would hear it and they'd relay the message on, and so forth and so forth and so forth. So that system, and it does work, and truckers do it still all the time. And that's how the relay messages hundreds of miles down the road very quickly. So it can be done, but we just need to get more people in on this. So something for you to think about. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video. You guys have a good day and take care of yourself.